Millions of people die each year from cancer, but people in Beltrami County are doing their part to find a cure. Over 40 teams joined together for the 18th annual Relay for Life this past weekend to raise money for cancer research. For this week's Community Spotlight, Catherine Silver spoke to survivors, caregivers, and supporters about what they're doing to knock out cancer.
They might be different ages and come from different places, but today they're all walking for the same cause.
I am sick and tired of friends and family members being affected by cancer.
At this year's Beltrami County Relay for Life, over 40 teams joined together to help knock out cancer.
So many people are touched by this, the big C word.
Teams walked and even danced to show their support for those who have lost and won the fight.
We have been touched with so many types of cancer in our family and friend circle, and we've lost some loved ones as well, and so we're really passionate about finding a cure.
Wanda Roth was diagnosed with cancer 8 years ago.
They had found the tumor when I was in my last month of pregnancy.
Now she's this year's honorary event chair.
I am a cancer survivor, and I do not want my family, especially my son, to go through any of the treatment and all the things that I had to go through.
People shared stories to remember those they've lost.
I had a little girl named Sarah. They said her cancer was growing when she was still in her mother's womb. At about 15 months, we said goodbye.
But this year's event also recognized the strength of survivors and caregivers.
It's not all about the survivors, it's a lot about the survivors, but it's also about those caregivers.
You know, the fear that would go through somebody's mind, you know, it has to be just so tremendous. And they need support.
This year's Relay for Life has already raised over $60,000, but the event organizers hope to raise more than $90,000 by the end of the night to help find a cure.
Just think of all the people that would be just such a weight off of everybody's shoulders.
And we're just hoping that it doesn't go another 100 years. We want it to end.
So that they can win the fight against cancer for good. For this week's Community Spotlight, Catherine Silver, Lakeland News.
And this year's Relay for Life raised almost $89,000. All proceeds from the Pat Charlton Memorial Golf Tournament this Saturday will also benefit Relay for Life and help them reach their goal.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.